Okay, here we are at the Freedom March.
Oh, amazing!
A few signs leaning up against the post here.
That must have taken you ages to do.
Few,
Alright.
a little bit of politicising the protest here today, but it's one of the few parties that's come out against all this, so we're okay with that. Do a quick scan of the messages on the ground. Be kind, have faith, love wins. It does indeed. Judicial review in the High Court determined that the government acted illegally in the first lockdown. I'm not sure if there's an investigation or if any arrests have been made. I'm not sure how they're going with that one. A couple of dodgy looking characters here, Whangarei being well represented up here at the Freedom March today. Gentlemen, why are you here?
Something to do. Beats like robbing and looting. You don't like lockdown.
You don't like lockdown? Liberty? Give me liberty or give me death?
Yeah.
That's the one. Okay, well, I'm sure they can arrange the second one.
It's an amazing opportunity for us all to have our feet on the ground and to talk to our neighbors who actually agree and are open and eyes are open to what's going on, because it's all of us, right? It's the effort of all of us that's going to make a difference, and we need to lift our energy up positively, right? All of this negativity and fear and drowning us out by calling us crazy and conspiracy theorists. I'm tired of it, right? Like, they're the crazy ones. It just blows my mind. It's their lives too. We are fighting for them, right? And that takes so much courage. And I want to thank everyone for being here today, because it's hard speaking truth and speaking up and knowing that we're going to be met by people booing us and putting thumbs down, and they just don't want to be awake. They don't want to know. They'd rather not have their freedom. And so many people ask me, well, what's the point anyway? You can't fight the government. You can't fight all these people with billions of dollars. And when I turn off the news and I turn off Facebook, my life is great. Anyone agree, right? Yeah? We live good lives. We're so lucky, and we're breathing air, and for now it's great. Yeah, except for the masks. And I'm so glad that people aren't wearing masks today, except for the funny ones. Good on you. It's important that we stand up every day, even if it's the small things, right? And yeah, every day we make the hard choice by speaking up, and not only speaking our truth, that's important, but speaking the truth.
Amen.
Right? Because you can tell us that we're crazy, and you can discredit us on the mainstream media that's so bought and paid for by the pharmaceutical companies, or the government can say us how we're harming other people by living our lives and trusting our immune systems. But we have what they don't have. We have the power, and we have the sovereignty, and we're not going to let anyone take that away, right? So today, we're not just fighting for ourselves, and we're not just speaking up for our little ones, but we're speaking up for them too, because they don't have a voice in this. They don't have a dog in the fight. They haven't even realized there is one, right? So I want everyone to go from within and find forgiveness, and find their courage, and find love, because that's what wins. Listen, that's what's already won. We turn off the TV, and we've already won. Future date with no statute of limitations or allowable defense of just following orders or doing one's job. This is for you, New Zealand Police. Because of your professional training, ethics, and membership in this community, your role in enforcing the Public Health Response Bill has been transferred to the military, who may now have forcibly entered your home and your family's home as well. We come here as patriots of this democracy and not to cause you anger or problems. Our intention is to hold an ongoing vigil for the restoration of freedom, true consultative democracy, and the repeal of recent totalitarian legislation. You are highly valued members of our community, and as such, we would ask that you join us in achieving these goals. If you find that taking a stand at this time places you in an untenable position, reconsider your position. In that case, we ask for your support instead of your opposition. At the very least, we ask for your protection as we perform the unenviable task before us. It does not want your freedom.
Numbers have swelled a bit since the start, so I'm just going to do a big pan of the crowd. We have the power.
You have the power. We march for liberty.
We march for liberty.
We march for power.
We march for power. We march for our children.
They're still coming. It may not be the most numbers in a march, but it's probably the longest one. Tyranny is not kindness. I agree, brother. This is what it's about, people.
Our businesses will fall to the ground. This government's bringing it all to the ground. Only the big corporates will stay running.
I think that's the plan, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers. We've got the stragglers coming up the rear here. Yeah, still coming, it's still coming. And bringing up the rear in their day glow vests. We have the people here to keep us safe. Isn't that good? Hello, Part Prophet here. We've just been on the March for Freedom in Whangarei, Northland, to protest against the martial law here in New Zealand. The numbers actually grew as we walked along, and an amazing amount of support from the passing motorists, and all in all pretty successful. We marched to the police station, informed the police that we wanted them to serve the people and not to actually coerce or oppress the people, but not perhaps in so short of many words, but a lot of words were spoken, a lot of interaction has happened, and where Jesus died for freedom, if the Son shall set you free, then free you shall be indeed. Anything else that takes away that freedom comes from another source. So all in all, we've stood up, we've made our voice heard, and we do not consent to the measures being taken globally to push the Antichrist agenda. Part Prophet out.